then, enough of that. We've got the car jacked up, it's on axle stands, and we are ready to go. The parts came this morning, so what we've got is some EBC discs and some EBC Ultimax 2 pads. So when you're replacing discs and pads, a lot of discs will actually come in like an oil, and you've got to get some brake cleaner to clean it off. The EBC pads actually come painted. So the idea of this is once you get them on the car, you go out for a little drive, use the brakes a bit, it'll get rid of the actual paint on the disc, but it'll mean that the hub and everything is still painted black in the middle, so it gives it a bit of a neater finish. I did go buy some brake cleaner anyway, just in case we do get any oil or grease on the discs or anywhere as we go. For once, I've actually remembered to crack the wheel bolts while they're on the ground, which makes my life a little bit easier this time. So once your wheel's off, we've got this to remove, locating screw. That is usually a Phillips screwdriver. I'm not sure why that one's changed, but it is actually a Torx bit. So we'll get that out. And then if you come around here, I don't know if you can see, we've got a couple of bolts here and also down here. These are 6mm Allen bolts, and that's what's keeping your caliper on. So we've done one side, way too easy, should not have come off that easy for old bolts. Second side, obviously, last bolt I touch, I don't know whether it's me being heavy-handed or it's just a rubbish bolt, but I've completely rounded it off. So I'm going to have to go do something. I've tried everything, I can't get it off. I know there's a tool for this, it's like a broken hex tool or something like that. So I'm going to get into town, buy one, and meet you back here. Right, so we're on the way to VW. We're going to get a couple of new caliper bolts. Obviously only one rounded off, but might as well get 4. There'll be a couple of quid each, and then at least the next time he comes to get them off, they'll be, you know, not as rusty, not as corroded. We'll get a couple of new locating pins. Obviously, if you remember, one was a Phillips, but one was just a random Torx. So we'll get 2 of them. Again, it just means that next time it's the same, you know, same bolt. So yeah, see you there. Right, sorted. There we go. Lovely little invoice. It was only £10.61. So for that we got a couple of locating screws. They've actually given me Torx, so maybe it was actually the Phillips that was wrong, who knows. We've also got 4 brand spanking new caliper bolts. I don't know if you can see them, but we are ready. We've got discs and pads at home, everything's off, ready for us to go, and we're going to go fit them. Back, we've got the pads, we've got the discs, we've got all the bolts, and we're ready to get going. So as you can see, we've got everything off. I've given everything a bit of a wire brush. We've given it a little coat of paint just to neaten everything up, which I'll show you in a second, and we're ready to fit everything back together. So you can see there, I've just given everything a nice little coat of paint, neatened it all up. Caliper as well, you can't really see, but it should look good when we're finished. That's the sort of thing I was talking about. Obviously the black paint on them, all this will end up staying black, all this will wear off, and you'll just end up with a bit of a neater finish overall. So if you compare those to the old ones, bit of a difference. So again, the pads, I mean, if we get two of the same, if you look at sort of how much we're down, they will make a bit of a difference, to be honest, come breaking. Again, just in a nice little black finish. So yeah, we'll get them on. So obviously you've got to make sure that you push the caliper back as well. Obviously there's a lot more kind of brake pad there now, so it's a little bit thicker. So you've got to get something to push this back, and then we'll be able to get it on. Right, that's it, we're sorted for the one side. We've got the disc and pads on. We'll give them a little clean up, and then we'll get going with the other side. I've been into town, I've got exactly what I need. It is a damaged hex bolt extractor set, and this is what they look like. Now it is a 6mm, it only actually goes up to a 6mm, so I hope it works. Check back with you in a minute. No, that is it. It is absolutely not having it. I've got the right tool and it's not doing anything. All it's done is round it off even more. So here we go, time for plan 2. What an absolute nightmare. Look at that, completely rounded off. Even went out and bought the right tool for this as well, which is very unlike me. So there is actually a bit left on theirs. I don't know if you can see, but to be honest, they could have done with changing anyway. The disc, once you rub your finger over it, it's kind of warped. It's got a big lip on it and everything, and yeah, they could do with a change. We haven't got very good brakes anyway, so might as well do what we can with what we've got. So there you have it, discs and pads all sorted. Get the wheels on, get it out for a drive.
A few moments later.
Right then, so what should have been an hour's job has actually taken all day, but it's back on the ground. We've got new discs and pads, we're all sorted, they feel great, just been out for a little drive. If you have enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up, make sure you leave a comment in the description, anything I've done wrong, anything you've had a laugh about, or anything you want to see in the future, and make sure to click subscribe. See you in the next one.